Our third topic in this section is an introduction to functions. The basic definition of a function is that each member of the domain, or the x values, must be paired with only one member of the range, or the y values. So the definition of a not function would be a member of the domain, x, is paired with more than one member of the range, y. We can also look at relationships instead of the definition, we can look at a mapping. So for a function, a mapping may look like this. Notice how the x value of 1 goes to only one of the y values, and the x value of 2 goes to only one of the y values, and so on. So this is a function because every x is paired with a different y. A not function could look like this as a mapping, where you have 2, 4, 6, 8 as your x value, and 10, 20, 30, 40 as your y values. And the arrows show the relationship, so that's the key here. So let's say 2 is paired with 10, but it's also paired with 20. 4 is paired with 20, 6 is paired with 30, and 8 is paired with 40. So this looks a little different from the other one, but the main reason that this is not a function is because a member of the domain is paired with more than one member of the range. And we're really talking about that 2, because the 2 is paired with 10 and 20, it makes it not a function. It is perfectly okay for the 20 to pair with 2 and 4. We're not worried about that. We're concerned about the x value pairing with 2 y values. Another way that we can look at functions would be a table. So we have a function that looks like this: 3, 10, 4, 10, 5, 10, and 6, 10. Is the 3 paired with more than one y? It's not. The 4 is not, the 5 is not, and the 6 is not. So every x is paired with a different y. This makes it a function. A not function table would look something like this: 4, 10, 4, 11, 8, 12, 12, 13. This is a problem because we have two 4s in our x column, meaning that the 4 goes with the 10 and the 11. It pairs with 2 y's. So this is not a function because a member of the domain is paired with more than one member of the range. And finally, we can look at functions in graph form. So I set up my x and y coordinate plane, and a function could look like this. It's a function because it satisfies the vertical line test. The vertical line test is whenever you put a vertical line on your graph, and you can use your finger or your writing utensil, which is hopefully a pencil in math, and you move left to right. And as you move it left to right, you're going to have to physically try this. You'll notice that that dark purple line does not touch your vertical line, your pencil, your finger, whatever, in any place more than one at one time. So it touches the vertical line in one spot at a time as you move from left to right. A not function may look something like this. This is a not function because it does not satisfy the vertical line test. Again, the vertical line test is whenever you take a vertical line and you move it left to right across the graph. When you do this on this graph and you get into where the dark red line is located, that curve, you'll notice that that curve passes through your vertical line at 2 places at the same time, and that's not okay. That's what makes it fail this test. And those are functions for you.